All right, good afternoon. For the Jim Peterson Fargo Moorhead Invitational Day 2 Game 3 here of pool play at Jack Williams Stadium. Game today is going to be the Orono-Maple Plains American Legion versus your Fargo Post 2 Legion team. Starting for Fargo Post 2 today. Pitching is number 3, Levi Sveet. Catching, number 6, Sam Oshak. First base, number 13, Caden Nelson. Second base, number 8, Caleb Brigham. Third base, number 16, Jonah DeYoung. Shortstop, number 21, Elijah Inger. Left field, number 14, Brander Hilmert. Center field, number 7, Hunter Geary. And right field, number 25, Kellen Doherty. Leading off for the Orono Maple Plains is going to be left fielder number 31, Jack Munch, followed by center fielder number 2, Adrian Lacursi. Shortstop number 17, Michael Walker. First baseman number 1, Max Lewin. Designated hitter number 88, Mike Hukowski. Catcher number 14, Blake Schlins. Third baseman number 24, Evan Grove. Second baseman number 35, Henrik Munch. And right fielder number 5, Campbell Reiser. On the mound for Orono-Maple Plains today will be number 22, Blake Martin. As mentioned on the lineup, Levi Sveet is on the mound for Fargo Post 2. We did start about an hour late on games today due to some rain yesterday evening, and so I think, this was supposed to start at 5 with the hour delay 6, so we are running a little bit ahead of schedule, so making up a little bit of time here as we get into Game 3 today. First pitch to Munch for strike 1. Strike 2. I'm not sure if that pitch maybe was high or low, a little out. Ball 1. Munch's swing, that's going to be a high fly ball here, but behind, it's going to land in the stands there. But strike 2, but count for Munch is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Right, that's going to be maybe a little bit high for a full count there.
There's an undo on there somewhere.
Follow that off again. Munch is in a full count. Munch will hang in there with another foul ball. Who's going to win the battle, Cole? Right, there's the pitch. That's going to be a grounder just right up the middle. Anger is going to field that one barehanded and make the play to first for out number 1.
Maple Plain. Number 2, center fielder Adrian DeCursey.
Next up for Orono-Maple Plains is center fielder number 2, Adrian LaCursey. First pitch a little low and outside for ball 1. Kersey with a swing. You've got a high fly ball, pop fly here, right to shortstop. Elijah Anger will take out 2.
Now batting for Orono-Maple Plain.
Next up
Shortstop, number 17,
is shortstop number
Michael Walker.
17, Michael Walker. Strike 1. Okay, we've got a grounder. Walker with the grounder to first. Pitch to Sveet covering first. They will get that third out and finish the top of the first inning. There were no runs on no hits. There were no post 2 errors and no runners left on base. On the mound for Orono-Maple Plains is number 22, Blake Martin. And leading off for Fargo Post 2, number 6, catcher Sam Oshak.
Number 24, Evan Grove. Shortstop.
Bottom of the first inning here is coming underway. This is Fargo Post 2's first game of the day. The last game of the evening. There will be one more game today here at Jack Williams before the night's over, where Post 2 will take on Dassel Cokato. Hoping, knowing that there may be some weather coming through here later, that we have an opportunity to at least get through this game and see if we can make that second one happen as well. Let's keep our fingers crossed for some good weather. All right, Sam Oshak leading off. Ooh, and he is going to be not hit on the inside pitch. That will be ball one. I thought maybe there was a graze there, but that came in quick. Oshak, strike one. The swing and miss. Strike two. Oshak's count, 1-2 strikes. Ooh, and that will be a swing and miss for strike three.
Now batting for post two. Center fielder
Next
number
up for
7,
post
Hunter
two
Geary.
is going to be the center fielder, number 7, Hunter Geary. Geary will fall off that first pitch. Strike two looking. Count is 0-2. It's going to be a little outside there for ball one. Another pitch outside. Ball two. 2 strikes for Geary. That'll be strike three, looking for Geary. And out number 2 for Orono-Maple Plains.
First baseman, Caden Nelson.
Next up for Fargo Post 2 is first baseman number 13, Caden Nelson. Definitely notice a little bit of the breeze in the park here picking up. Strike one. Nelson will swing and tip that off, so strike two. Quick swing by Nelson. He'll follow that one off. Strike two. Count for Nelson is no balls and 2 strikes. All right, that'll be strike three looking for Caden Nelson, and Orono-Maple Plains will go 3 up, 3 down. And for Fargo Post 2, there will be no runs on no hits. There were no Orono-Maple Plains errors and no runners left on base. As we will continue into the second inning, through the first inning here of play. Pitch count for Levi's feet here as he's starting back on the mound in the second inning, though it's 13. And pitch count for Blake Martin is also 13.
In 5. Now batting for Orono.
All right, as we are in the top of the second inning,
First baseman number
now
1,
batting
Max Lewin.
for Orono-Maple Plains is going to be first baseman number 1, Max Lewin. Levi's feet still on the mound for Fargo Post 2. Levi, one of the 3 super seniors on this Fargo Post 2 roster this season. Got a little corner here. Feet to super senior catcher Sam Oshak, and then Jonah DeYoung at third. So they've got the triangle here. Count for Lewin is 1-1. It's going to be high, ball 2. Be a swing and maybe a tip on that into the catcher's glove for strike 2. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Kellen Doherty with the routine play in right
Designated hitter number
for the
88,
first out.
Mike Hakasi.
Next up for Orono is designated hitter number 88, Mike Hakovsky. You're going to say that one's a little bit inside. I liked it. I thought it looked good.
I thought it was in.
I thought it kind of came in, but I thought it crossed over. Good. All right. Strike 1. Count as 1-1. Ball 2. Feet's count 2-1. All right, strike 2. Count for Hakovsky is 2-2. All right, strike 3. Levi's feet will take Hakovsky on his own
Now batting
for the second out of the inning.
Blake Schlins.
Next up, catcher number 14, Blake Schlins. Pitch high. Ball 1.
Not be the worst.
Right, that pitch is. Schlins makes contact. That is in the bullpen on the off the third base, right field. area. So foul for strike one. Count for Schlins is 2-1. That's going to make it 3-1. And strike two. Full count for Schlins. Ooh, that was a nice looking pitch. I will watch the replay here in just a moment, but that'll be a walk, and Schlins will take first. And next up for Orono is third baseman number 24, Evan Grove. Let's see where. It's ball one. Ooh, that was a nice looking pitch. I almost my honest perspective up here is that was maybe a strike. All right. It's really well located. Let's see here. Count for Grove is 1-1 after he just fouls off. Going to be ball two. Count for Grove is 2 balls and 1 strike. All right, another foul off here for Grove. His count is 2-2. Sweet with a pick attempt to first. Schlins is safe. It's going to be another nice pitch that they're going to bring up a ball. So we've got full count. Whether that's a ball or strike, it was just a nice looking pitch. Sometimes the way that it falls, and sometimes you can get a swing on those. All right, that is going to be another foul ball for Grove, who's battling. Remains in the full count. Post 2 looking to finish the inning here. Or finish the top of the second. Right. Grove with the chopper to second. That's going to get mishandled a little bit there. Brigman has a hard time coming up with it out of his glove.
Second baseman, number
Grove
39,
will take
Henrik
first
Munch.
on the post 2 error. And Orono-Maple Plains will have runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up number 39, second baseman Henrik Munch.
You got bug on there?
Yeah, right in the middle of the camera. There he goes.
First pitch by feet, strike 1. Strike 2 and the back pick. Quick move by Sam Oshak to Caden Nelson, and they will get Grove out at first, and that will close out the inning.
Bank and Trust is your trusted team.
Orono-Maple Plains with no runs on no hits, 1 post 2 error, and 1 runner left on base.
Team home. Count
Blake Martin on the mound for Orono-Maple Plain. And leading off for post 2 here in the bottom of the second inning, this is going to be third baseman number 16, Jonah DeYoung. And we will start the bottom half of the second inning.
Post 2, third baseman, number 16, Jonah DeYoung. This guy is going to Iowa.
First pitch, DeYoung swings and misses for strike 1.
He's still raking it, isn't he?
Another swing and miss, strike 2. And they are going to call that strike 3.
Now batting
Looking here,
left fielder number 14.
that will be
That was a terrible call.
out 1. I mean, I think it could have been questionable.
That wasn't even close. That was past the chalk.
So we will see it in a moment. Now up for Fargo Post 2 is left fielder number 14, Brander Hilmert.
That one was hit very hard back up the gut.
Hilmert's falled off 2 here. He's 0-2. That's going to kind of hit off the handle. Play will be made by the second baseman, Henrik Munch,
Now batting second baseman.
for an out at
number 8,
first.
Caleb Brigham.
Next up for Fargo Post 2, second baseman number 8, Caleb Brigham. Be strike one looking for Brigham. Ball one. Ball two. Brigham will foul tip off for strike 2. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. That will close out the bottom of the second inning for Post 2. There's going to be no runs on no hits. There are no Orono-Maple playing errors and no runners left on base. So after 2, score is Orono-Maple playing 0, Fargo Post 2-0. Let's check our pitch counts here through 2 full innings. Pitch count for Levi's Feet for Fargo Post 2 is at 33. Pitch count for Blake Martin for Orono-Maple playing through 2 is 24.
Maple Plain.
Top of the third inning, batting for Orono-Maple Plains is number 39, the second baseman, Henrik Munch. First pitch by Sweet will bring up ball 1. We're going to have a grounder to third. Play made by DeYoung to Nelson for out number 1.
Now batting right fielder number 5, Campbell Reiser.
Next up for Orono-Maple Plain is going to be right fielder number 5, Campbell Reiser.
It is 9. It says 5. It says 5 on
Or is actually check that? It looks like Dane Conwisher maybe pinch hitting for Campbell Reiser. It's going to be outside for ball one. Count for Conwisher. 2 strikes. Or sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's what they have in there.
It's also going to be another ball there. Count is now 2-2. There's going to be a ground ball to shortstop, and Enger will make the play to Cade Nelson at first for out number 2.
Top of the lineup, left fielder, 31, Jack.
Orono-Maple Plains is back at the top of their lineup here. Left fielder number 31, Jack Munch. Strike 1 for Munch, looking. Right, that one's going to flow inside. That's a high fly ball to left field. Hilmert will make the routine play there for out number 3 for Fargo Post 2. For Orono-Maple Plains, that's going to be no runs on no hits on no post 2 errors. No runners left on base.
And watch your games for free, live, or on demand from your phone, tablet, computer.
Thank you for
or
joining us
smart
at our
TV.
Post 2 baseball live streaming YouTube station here as we bring you live action from the Jim Peterson FM Invitational.
And YouTube at Post 2 Dugout. Live scoring
This
is available
invitational
on the
has
YouTube app.
4 separate pools that are running today. Jack Williams' site is where we're bringing you live from. Back on the mound, Blake Martin for Orono-Maple Plains, and leading off for Fargo Post 2 is going to be the designated hitter number 11, Ben Sheets.
Now batting designated hitter number 11, Ben Sheets.
All right. Bottom of the 3rd inning commences. He's going to give him a strike on that one. I'm just saying.
Should be ball 1 right there.
Looked a little bit outside. Doing what we can. Inside pitch there for ball 1. Count as 1-1. Strike 2. Count for Sheets is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sheets is going to drive one into right field for a base hit. And he'll bring up the first hit for Fargo Post 2.
Now batting, number 25, right fielder Kellen Doherty.
Next up for Fargo Post 2 is right fielder number 25, Kellen Doherty. High inside, Sheets is going to steal second. Doherty with ball 1. Doherty is getting a ground ball up the middle there. That play will get made by shortstop Michael Walker. And Doherty will be out at first. However, Ben Sheets does advance to third.
Shortstop 21, Elijah Anger.
That is 1 out for Orono. And next up for Fargo Post 2 is the shortstop, number 21, Elijah Anger. Ball 1. Anger is going to make really great contact with that deep center field. Center fielder for Orono-Maple Plains honestly makes an incredible catch. Lacursi out in center field.
Sacrifice fly.
That is a sacrifice fly, though. Ben Sheets will score, and Fargo Post 2 will get on the board with a run here
Catcher,
in the bottom of the third inning.
Sam Oshak.
Back up at the top of the order here for Fargo Post 2 is going to be the catcher number 6, Sam Oshak. There are 2 outs here for Orono-Maple Plains. That was a well-hit ball by Anger and an incredible catch, really, by Adrian Lacursi. And Sam Oshak looking for his first hit. First pitch, strike 1. The swing and fouls off for strike 2. That ball is going to be a little, well, it looked like it would be a little bit outside. The ump is going to ring up Sam Oshak for on strike 3. That'll bring up 3 outs, but for Fargo Post 2, they've got 1 run on 1 hit. There were no Orono-Maple Plain errors and no runners left on base. We are now through 3 full innings here. The score through 3 is Fargo Post 2 1, Orono-Maple Plains 0. And our pitch count through 3. Let's see here, Levi's feet pitch count through 3 complete is 47. Pitch count for Blake Martin through 3 is 35. Sweet taking the mound here in the top of the 4th inning for Fargo Post 2. All right, here we are, top of 4. Leading off for Orono-Maple Plains here. Looks like number 2 center fielder Adrian LaCourcy. Feet with strike 1. Count for LaCourcy is 1-1. That's going to be a line drive between third and shortstop into left field there. Base hit for LaCourcy.
Shortstop number 17.
Next up is number 17, the shortstop, Michael Walker. Field bring up strike 1.
No, it was a strike. They call it a strike. They did call it a strike. He pumped.
Pick attempt to first. Kersey is safe. Ball 1.
It's because he's a lefty.
Gotcha.
He's a lefty. The batter's a lefty.
I see.
It's pretty common.
Ball 2 outside. Count for Walker, 2 balls, 1 strike. That looks like a nice pitch there for, is that strike 2? It is. We're 2-2 here for Walker, and LaCourcy's being held to first here. He's taking a nice lead, LaCourcy at first. He coming back. Walker will foul that one off. Count still 2-2. All right, that'll be strike 3
Good slot for it. Right, low.
on
Now
Walker.
batting first baseman number
Next
1,
up,
Max
first baseman number
Lewin.
1, Max Lewin. Kersey remains at first. Kersey with the crawl back to first, but he made it. He was safe on the pick attempt. Another quick pick attempt, safe. Another pick attempt. That pitch is going to be inside for ball 1.
Kind of leaned into that, trying to get one. Back out or try to get one.
Well, that'll be strike 1. Good looking pitch there. Lewin will foul that one off for strike 2. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCursey still hanging at first here. He's taking his modest lead. All right, and that pitch, that's a good looking pitch too. That's going to be a fly ball here to the infield. DeYoung will make the easy play there
Now batting.
for out number 2.
88, Mike Huskowski.
Next up for Orono-Maple Plains is going to be the designated hitter number 88, Mike Hukovsky. Great pitch. Hukovsky turns on that one. That's going to be a high pop fly. Anger will look to make the play, but that'll bounce off his glove maybe. So Hukovsky will reach on an error.
Now batting, catcher number 14, Blake Schlintz.
So we're still at 2 outs here. And Orono's got runners now. LaCursey on third. With Hukovsky on first. Next up is the catcher number 14, Blake Schlins.
He's been calling that one today.
For ball 1.
Usually for a strike he calls that, but
Oh.
switched up there.
Nice pitch by Sweet. Schlins will follow. Is that Schlins? Did I get that right? Yeah, Schlins will follow that off for strike 1. His count is 1 ball, 1 strike. White Schlins will line drive into right field for a base hit. That will score LaCourcie and put Orono-Maple Plains
Third baseman,
on the scoreboard with a
24,
run.
Evan Grove.
OMP with runners on first and second. 2 outs for Fargo post 2. And now batting is third baseman number 24, Evan Grove. Ball 1. That one may have gone a little outside there. Away. Good pitch. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. The play will be made by Kellen Doherty. And that will close off the top half of the 4th inning here. Orono-Maple Plains will have 1 run, I think, on 2 hits, 1 post 2 error, with 2 runners left on base. So after the top half of the 4th, Orono-Maple Plains 1, Fargo Post 2, 1.
Change there, Jerry.
Orono-Maple Plains has brought in a new pitcher here for the bottom of the 4th inning, bringing in number 8, Hudson Olson. So we'll just recheck there on Blake Martin's pitch count. So he's out here now, but his total pitch count for the game through 3 was 35. Leading off for Fargo Post 2, center fielder number 7, Hunter Geary.
Now batting for Post 2, number 7, center fielder Hunter Geary.
Geary turns. It's going to be a high fly ball here to left fielder. See Jack Munch for out number 1.
Number 13.
Next up for Post 2 is first baseman number 13, Caden Nelson. Olson's pitch is wide outside there for ball 1. Nelson with the grounder, hard hit ground ball to left field. He is going to turn that into a double. He is safe. I would have said that was a base hit, but he ran hard through that and was able to pick up his second base.
Number 16, Jonah DeYoung.
Next up for Fargo Post 2 is number 16, the third baseman, Jonah DeYoung.
I would just like to say I should have had that home run, but I got it was an outfield triple, so he didn't even look at this. Yeah, I put one in the right center gap. I got called out at home, but I was safe.
Caden Nelson keeping him honest out there. Have to make that play quick because he wasn't letting up.
Caught him playing lazy and took advantage.
Ball 1 for DeYoung. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. DeYoung is going to rip a single possibly up the center here. He's coming around first. Nelson will score on that single to center field.
After the single to center, now batting 14.
So we're still with one out. Next up is left fielder number 14, Brander Hilmert. I mean, the Fargo Post 2 baseball stream is seeing a lot of action here tonight. So thank you to the tens and tens and tens and tens of viewers for joining us on our Fargo Post 2 streaming station. Hilmert's first swing there for strike 1. All right, he's not going to give him that one. So that'll be ball 1. DeYoung will steal second. He'll be safe. Count for Hilmert now. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is going to be ball 3. Hilmert will foul that off for strike 2. Full count. Hilmert will walk. So post 2 now with runners on first and second.
After the walks, now batting number 8.
Next up, second baseman number 8,
Brigham.
Caleb Brigham. It's going to be ball 1. Brigham looking for a bunt here. Yep, he's going to pull back on that for ball 2. But with one out here, looking for an opportunity to advance some runners.
Third baseman is going staying there, so first base for the pitcher is the guy that has to field the bunt. That means they're punting it down to third base.
Ball 3. Brigham's count 3 balls, no strikes. going to be an inside pitch for ball 4.
Now batting.
Brigham will walk now, and Orono-Maple Plains is in a bases loaded situation here with 1 out. Next up is the designated hitter, number 11, Ben Sheets. All right, there has been some lightning in the area. It now is looking. Oh, it looks like there's actually just maybe the lightning's not as close as it looked to me, but there is a quick mound visit here by Orono-Maple Plains coach, and we do know that there's going to be some weather coming in, but hopefully it will hold off for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Eli, I'm pretty sure he copied me. You know,
Right, that pitch will be in there. Sheets will swing and foul that one off for strike 1. Sheets will have a high fly ball here into right field. That's going into foul territory. Ooh, the right fielder made a play, but man, he kind of slid
and
and
make a play, drop the ball.
Well, he did drop the ball, but I mean, he slid into the right field fence there, so
That was almost cool.
into the foul territory there. Hope he's okay. Great effort, though, by the right fielder, who looks like number 5, I think, Campbell Reiser. Count for Sheets is no balls, 2 strikes. Sheets is going to go in on that another high fly ball here that is going to end up in the bullpen off the first baseline there. So foul. Still 0-2 count. Sheets again with another high fly ball. That one may go into the gap. Yeah, that right center gap. Center fielder makes a long play on that, but not able to come up with it. Sheets will get a double that will score. Brander Hilmert throw to home to get the tag on Hilmert. Actually got past the catcher. Scoring Brigham, and Sheets was able to advance to third, so his double +1 there for Sheets with 3 RBIs on that. Next up for Fargo Post 2 is number 25, right fielder Kellen Doherty. Doherty is going to get a hard hit ground ball there into left field for a single. That'll score Ben Sheets. And Fargo Post 2 increasing the lead. Next up, number 21, the shortstop, Elijah Inger. The steal for Doherty to second. He'll be safe. And the count for Inger is no balls, 1 strike. Anger will hit a chopper to second base. They'll make the routine play to first. So that'll be Henrik Munch to Max Lewin.
Number 6.
Doherty will
catcher,
advance to
Sam
third. We've
Oshak.
got 2 outs here. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order to number 6, the catcher, Sam Oshak. All right, that's going to be hit by pitch. Oshak will take first. Next up,
Now batting, number
center
7,
fielder,
center
number
fielder,
7, Hunter Geary. Geary will jump up early, and that's going to be a high fly ball here on the infield. Dropped by the first baseman. Geary will be safe. So that'll be an error.
Now batting, number 13, first baseman, Caden Nelson. That would be the phone call about the thunderstorm one.
Up next for Fargo Post 2 is going to be first baseman number 13, Caden Nelson. Nelson with a pop fly towards the first base dugout or into foul, just a little fly there, but he will take that for strike 1. We are starting to get a little bit of weather here in the area. Not raining yet, but the skies suggest that there will be something here soon. Count for Nelson is 2-1. That'll be 3-1. That's real tight inside there. Ooh, those are some big lightning strikes. That's going to be a hit that gets through there. So base hit to right field for Nelson. That's going to score Doherty. Check that. Oshak. It was the sleeves that were messing me up there. But yes, that's going to score Oshak and advance Geary to third. I think the umps are talking with Coach Rusted here out on the third baseline with the lightning in the area. I think they may be looking at a pause here for a moment. So Orono-Maple Plains is taking a moment to check in and I think switch pitchers. Checking to see if we are going to continue play here to try and get through the 4th inning.
I didn't see Jerry. It looks like 8.
And I think they are going to try and complete at least this inning here.
He'll come and tell you right here.
So new pitcher.
Yep, 19.
Is number 19, Carter
Now pitching
Rodens.
for Orono-Maple Plain, number 19, Carter Radens.
And, well, Rodens warms up here. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, it looks like the lighting is getting a little bit too close. We will be in a 30-minute weather delay here due to lightning in the area. So we will take a pause on our broadcast, but we'll be back, or at least provide some updates here as we kind of work through the weather that'll be coming through the area. I think the Fargo Post 2 bench clearing to cover the mound and home plate, and we will keep you posted should these games continue this evening. Thank you. All right, maybe we won't be pausing. It'll be running here as we're on delay. But just to give you guys, I guess, a quick update here on delay, we are at 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Orono-Maple Park, Maple Plains, sorry. Fargo Post 2 has 8 runs, Orono-Maple Plains 1. So yet to close out here on the bottom of the 4th, but we will be taking a delay, and there is quite a bit of lightning here in the area and some weather rolling in. Thanks for joining. Good evening, and for those of you who may still be with us on this weather delay, they are going to be delayed until tomorrow. We don't have a game time yet as to when or how these games may be made up, but make sure you check the Fargo Post 2 website for updates, because any rain delay and weather updates will be posted there. Thank you and have a good evening.